What's up, guys? Okay, so we got the brakes done, we got the wheels done, raised the car a little bit. Probably gonna lower it a little bit more once I start messing around with some of the suspension. But like I mentioned in my previous video, the car has thrown a couple check engine lights. It has right now has a check engine light for a front O2 sensor and some misfires. So I am going to, do the first things first is take care of the front O2 sensor. I looked online and the stock one is apparently made by Denso. The actual OEM one is stupid money. I don't know, $300, $400, something like that. I am definitely not gonna spend that kind of money. So I'm gonna buy a Denso one from OEM Replacement, but from Advance, and I think it's less than $100. I'll put the part number down in the video description for you guys if you ever need it. So we're gonna tackle that. Also gonna do a boost leak test, okay? And then since I'm gonna have to take the bumper off for the boost leak test, I'm probably also going to go ahead and change the radiator fluid, the coolant. And really for road course, you don't really need to run coolant. And here in Florida, obviously we don't get freezing temperatures, so I'm probably gonna run mostly water. I'm gonna leave some coolant, but mostly distilled water. I like to use distilled water, so you don't end up with mineral deposits and stuff like that, that you can get from tap water. Tap water has a lot of minerals in it. So, and then probably a bottle of water wetter. I've had really good luck, especially on these with that. This one is also, this is basically right now 90% water, 9% the remaining coolant, okay, and then a bottle of water wetter. So, and this one seems to run, decently cool for these kind of cars. So anyways, so we're gonna tackle that. Oh, and one other thing, I just realized I never showed you guys the final product here with the battery deal. I cut out the wood and the carpet, and obviously everything is still nice and functional. All right, so let's get going with this maintenance stuff. Let's get this car running tip-top shape. I mean, it's running fine, but at idle, it definitely has like a little hiccup. So let's tackle that right now. Oof, this thing is nasty. Definitely gonna need a catch can. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's all super, you can even see the stuff dripping down. That's obviously from blow-by, because you can, if you look down the pipe, you can kind of see where from here down, this thing is like completely coated. I can get this thing to focus, but anyways, and even in here, so definitely gonna need to get a catch can set up. What the hell? So all that crap, all this crap came out of here. So remember how black this thing was inside? So I was able to get it all clean, but definitely a good argument as to why you need a catch can in your turbo car. Okay, this car has 75,000 miles on it, original motor, and so it has the factory breather that goes to the intake. Okay, this goes to the intake, and then the check valve in the back. And that goes to the manifold. So I can't even imagine how the manifold. So if the intake was that black, right? Imagine what the intake is like. All right, so Definitely catch can in the near future for this thing. May have to skip a couple of steps and jump to the catch can sooner than expected. All right, so I got my little rig set up to 20 psi, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill this system with air now. Oh yeah, I could definitely hear something is leaking back there. Big leak. So definitely some big leak in the back. I really can't feel it, so I think I'm gonna have to take the strut brace off and try to reach back there and see if I can get it. This mess of hoses, so all this stuff is just asking for vacuum leaks and stuff. So this is the EGR valve, all right, and this is the evap solenoid. So this is the evap line that goes back to the tank. So I gotta cap the hard line that comes from the tank for the evap, and then I gotta cap this guy here and these two guys here. All right, so recap so far. Got the coolant changed, okay. Got the O2 sensor changed, okay. I got this sheet shield from a guy on Facebook, and this guy right here was actually, there was a broken stud in there, so I drilled and retapped that. It's all good. You guys saw that I cleaned the intake. I changed the air filter. He had a Blitz stainless steel intake, and although nice and fancy, honestly, I don't think it filters that much. So I changed that. Did the EGR and evap solenoid delete. Okay. Went ahead and redid the boost leak, and all the way up to 40 pounds, I'm good. Back on the 85, boys. That 12-year-old tune is not that bad. Started right up. Nice. Okay, so I've been driving around for a while. I ran down the pump gas that I still had, filled with E, and so far, still no check engine lights. So I think that the O2 sensor and fixing the boost leak, the EGR delete, did the trick there. And honestly, like, it runs great. I haven't done like a pull, but so far driving around town and all that kind of stuff is still great. Still has a little bit of a funky idle. So I mean, at this point, I kind of looked at everything that could have been. I know that the motor's in good health. It pulls great, and he had recently changed the spark plug, so I don't think it's anything to do with that. So I'm thinking it's probably just because it has larger injectors, and they're the low impedance injectors, the old school big body ones, precision ones. So you know, hopefully it's just that. Oh yeah, much stronger. Much stronger. Wow. Okay, yeah, that's definitely much better. I think this is going to stay on E for the foreseeable future because it pulls so much better, and it feels a lot smoother. Spike's about 29. Oh my god, so much better. Yes. Woo! Alright, let's see how much boost is running. It's about 28 pounds. Much stronger. Oh, 85 is where it's at. Yes. Let's see those brakes. Oh yeah. Nice. Well, in true Evil Life fashion, I claimed victory too soon. This bee threw a check engine light again. So, well, but all the O2 sensor codes are gone, and before it was throwing P0300, like a P300, okay, so a random misfire, and also a P304, so a misfire in cylinder number 4. So now is throwing just a P04, a 304, so misfire in cylinder number 4. And just so you guys can see, I mean, with or without the air, it definitely has a funky idle, for sure. So I'm gonna have to dig into that. Let's shut this bee off. Okay, so next steps are let me see. Well, I guess injector cleaning. These injectors have been in there since like 07 or 08. So a long time, both on E and on pump. And these are the old style, low impedance, so the big body precision injectors. I think they're precision 1200s. So my first thought is to possibly try to get the injectors cleaned. I'm going to do a compression test as well, just to make sure. I don't think it's that, because wide open, it pulls very strong. There's no misfires, there's no hiccups, there's nothing of that, both on pump and on E. So I don't think it would be that. So I'm thinking either injector or bad coil, bad wire, something like that, something along those lines. So that'll have to be for another episode. Unfortunately, I thought I had this be all straightened out, but you know, such is the evil life, right guys? So stay tuned. Peace.